Oh, Ryu. Awesome. It really did great in stream, shaking my head.
That would have been a pretty hype set.
Yeah. Just kidding. Much love to Ray. And
No, I will
Ham's still awesome.
say, just like as a character, I don't know too much about Ken, Ryu, like their conversions, all of that stuff. I just know that when they're up close and they're getting their damage, they're broken.
Yeah. They're definitely characters where there's a lot of commentary crimes where people just start saying things where it's like, I don't know what that is. I know that that's a Hadoken.
Yeah, I definitely know that Ryu is the one who has the different Hadoken inputs here with the fireball
They
and
both
whatnot. Well, Ryu is the only one who has the fireball. The orange one.
But they're different. Oh! And a lot of interesting shield pressure. Ryu, a very fascinating character in the meta right now. Lots of people don't believe him to be that good, but with Osmo's recent performances in Japan, a lot of people's opinions are changing.
Yeah.
I know that there's a couple good Ryus out there in the US. Landon from Houston, Texas. I think he's number 4. Trying to think of a couple. Trile right now. So, cool to see such a rare character at this level.
Yeah, and of course, you know, Diddy is no stranger in this meta now with Tweak pretty dominating performances the last couple of months at a lot of the majors he's been going to, so.
Madison, a very patient player, definitely comes down to her with a lot of, is she going to get this lead and is she going to camp somebody out? Because she will.
Yeah.
But she's a very play not to get hit, not to hit player. The Trial is going to get a lead, so Madison's going to have to come up with some move strategies or to get this sock back.
And I will say, I do think the Hadokens are going to come into a big play here for Trial. You could see, like, early on in this first stock that Madison really couldn't punish the Hadoken just by shielding out in front of it, even holding the banana. I feel like Madison's going to have to find ways to get in aerially, maybe by Z-dropping the banana or down-throwing it. I don't know if this horizontal game is going to end up working out for Madison.
I definitely think she needs to find some landings on top of them. She's doing great mix-up with this monkey flip, playing around down B. But I think staying in the air is a really big deal versus Ryu. Staying in the air is a really big deal. Sorry, they're calling matches pretty loud, so but making sure that he can't get his down tilts, he can't get his big combo starters on the ground.
No.
Blessings and peace. But Madison getting a little bit of momentum in this game. Let's see if she can seal out this ledge trap. Finding the monkey flip there. The Doken's gonna come out. Trial really just ledge jumping with the down tilt is not the only one. Up tilt is also good. It's true. Yeah. Definitely gonna need to see some good footsies, but Trial's gonna seal out that kill with that up B.
That was a really scary spot for Madison with the amount of range that Trial had, but you know, barrels.
I think you were just
Trial has a hold of the banana here, tosses it, but doesn't get a punish off of the trip from Madison. In an offstage situation, but percentages are pretty even here right now. It could go either way.
It's been a really fascinating game. I definitely believe that this is going to be one of our sets that goes to Game 5 or Best of 5 format.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Oh! The stinky leg almost taking Madison off the top there, but she's going to live. Needs to get out of these grounded situations versus Ryu. That's when he really gets his damage.
Trial having that banana, but just decides to chuck it here.
Oh, very fascinating air dodge, and Madison trying to get a little bit mixy with the movements, play around these amazing Ryu footsies. Seems like Trial's opting to play in the air a little bit more. He knows that Banana's gonna seal out that kill on the ground.
Yeah, clearly. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Just a little bit of extra damage. I think if Madison would have opted to go for a down tilt up smash, that might have taken it.
Oh, and Trile gonna SD.
Oh
Maybe didn't
no.
have a jump. Maybe the F tilt tipped or something. But wow, that was a really tight game. All right, let's see what this stage pick is gonna be.
I imagine Madison is gonna want some space away from Trial, so I think she's more likely to ban. Oh wow, that's something I thought she would ban, would be small battlefield.
I think the thing is with this one is it's a similar layout to PS2, but it's a bit easier to edge guard Ryu because there's not that thrust in your way, and also Diddy kills just a little bit earlier.
True, but you also have to think that Ryu is going to be able to kill a lot earlier on this stage as well, and be able to get some more interactions from Madison. I feel like Madison isn't going to be able to stay out of the range as well as she was on PS2.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people love small battlefield, me included. It's such an interesting stage. It's like PS2 FD vibes. I think it has the PS2 plat layout without the thrust, and then FD blast zones, if I'm not mistaken.
I think they're pretty similar to FD, yeah. I know everything is a bit smaller here than it is on PS2 for the blast zones.
It's fun. It makes definitely makes the game just a little bit more interactive, because the stage isn't as big, so you see like us camping. But people write off Madison. It's like, oh, she's just gonna camp you out. She's just gonna camp you out. I know Madison doesn't take offense to that, but this girl, she has great neutral. She finds such fascinating conversions and like control with that banana. Such a commanding player, making Trile bleed out a little bit here, but he's still hanging on to the stock. Ryu is a decently heavy boy.
And she knows when to go in as well. Like, even if she misses a hit, she knows when to monkey flip in. She knows when to choose her options. Never doing anything too risky to just throw a percentage away.
It seems like she's landing a lot of these that she's intending to get the command grab on. Oh, and Trile gonna find that damage there.
Even stocks.
I mean stock, everybody. Stocks and damage are a different thing. I think I might know that. When is it normal best of 5 and not flex? I believe top 8 is best of 5.
Yeah, so the entire bracket, if it's 1-1 after game 2, then it immediately becomes a best of 5. If you win 2-0, it's best of 3 and the set's over. But then once top 8 starts, all throughout losers and winners side, it's best of 5 all the way through.
Yeah.
That's
some
Scooby-Doo behind us.
Scooby-Doo noises. Oh, and Madison gonna find a cheeky little kill there off the top of that up smash. Trile needs to find this kill. Oh.
Yeah, Madison could just take it right here and set over, which would be pretty surprising, I believe.
Yeah. Definitely no stranger to a W. But surprised. It seemed like Trile would definitely get a game here, and it's not out of it by any means, but Madison's just not letting him get in. Playing around his lack of mobility as a character so well.
I will say, just as a usage, I haven't seen Hadoken come out as much as it was in game 1. I feel like Trile is more just playing in the air and finding these aerial hits, but that S-Smash definitely going to take it off the side here.
Yeah.
Madison taking it 2-0.